How's it going, everybody? It's Matty here today, bringing you a incredibly special video today for my 30,000 subscriber celebration. Before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That is a Fallout 4 news update, and I've been mentally preparing for this video for a very long time. And let me quickly explain why 30,000 subscribers is so important to me. And I'm going to be doing that through a really long story, basically telling you guys my struggles, endeavors on YouTube. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I think if there's anything I could admire about myself when it came to this website, it was really my persistence, and I'm hoping that I can at least inspire a few of you, because some people are really scared of hopping on this website or just following their passion because they feel that they'll be rejected. It's not that instant gratification that today's society expects. And I'm just hoping with this very long story that I can inspire some of you. And I've been dying to talk about this for the longest time and really tell you guys everything about me when it came to this site. And so I think I'm ready to do that. And at the end of this video, you'll get why 30,000 subscribers is really, really special to me. So, starting off in around 2006, I found out I had a passion for making videos because I slept over at my friend's house, and I'm sure we've all experienced that night where you sleep over your friend's house and you're like, yo, we could be YouTube famous, and you film like 10 videos in a night and you upload them all in a row, and you're feeling great about yourself. And the next morning, I woke up, I was like, let's make more videos. And my friends were like, no, we don't want to. And I was still the only one after that with the passion to make videos. So, down the line, making those nights of videos again and again. Eventually, my parents get me my own camcorder for my birthday in 7th grade. And then comes 8th grade. And I owe Noah basically everything for getting me involved in YouTube. He showed me the Angry Video Game Nerd. And his own channel, actually. And basically, I was watching Angry Video Game Nerd, thought he was the funniest guy alive. And if you don't know who he is, he was basically Angry Joe back then. He yelled at really old games, and it was hilarious, and I still love his stuff. But anyways, he really inspired me alongside Noah, and so I was like, well, I want to make videos like that. I love video games, and I love making videos, so let's give it a shot. So I decided to, in 8th grade, make my first gaming video, which was it was me yelling at Cruisin' USA on the Nintendo 64, and it didn't really get any views, but of course the only people who somehow managed to see this video were the popular kids in my school, and it was really only 2 of them, and karma bites them in the ass in 9th grade, you'll see. And so I walk into art class the next day, and these kids are sitting in there quoting my video and laughing at me, and I'm just kind of sitting there. And that was the second time I've ever been bullied. And both times, one time I stood up for myself. The other time, this time, I didn't really say anything, but karma kind of got them. And I really just kept my mouth closed because at that time I didn't really have a lot of self-confidence. So, I just, whatever, I sat there, kind of smiled, trying to laugh it off, even though it really hurt because, well, I knew it wasn't a perfect video. The area was dark, the camera had terrible lighting. I was just yelling at stupid stuff. I was like, wow, this car looks like something from Hot Wheels, stupid stuff like that. I knew it wasn't a perfect video, but still, it was something I put effort and time into, and it kind of sucked to hear the first thoughts on one of my videos was just absolute hate and getting teased. So, comes around 9th grade, and I got my first Xbox 360, my first and only. I still have the same 360 I got back then, and my friend Connor and we were playing Xbox together, and he invited my friend Tim into the party, still some of my best friends to this day, and we were playing, and we ended up becoming really close. At the time, I wasn't really close friends with Timmy, but we ended up becoming really close, hanging out, and all of us together developed a really big passion for creating videos together. They never really became full-time YouTubers such as myself, but they really did enjoy doing it with me. So, we ended up making spoofs and all that stuff until we found out about glitches in Call of Duty. We played Call of Duty all the time because that was right when I think MW2 and World at War and COD 4 were incredibly popular. And so videos for Call of Duty were skyrocketing around 2008 when the gameplay commentary scene sparked. And basically, we saw that glitching videos were nice, and a lot of people enjoyed them, and we knew about a lot of spots that no one had showed. So me, Timmy, and Connor all got together, and we started creating these glitching and spot videos, and they started getting some attention, nothing really too huge. I got 1,000 subscribers at that point, which was really exciting at the time. And then a new map pack came out for Revolution. I don't think that's what it's called, but there was a map in there called Revolution. So we did spots for that, and then I got added by a few fans. And since I wasn't used to it at the time, I actually did add them. Or now I don't really add fans just because I feel that you can't add all of them. So why add a specific few? Usually it's the case where if they do something special for you out of the kindness of their heart, the least you can do is try to add them and repay that favor. Anyways, so I add them to my list, and we're all in a party together. It's this kid Mike, this kid named Prez, and then it's Timmy and Connor again. And we're like, let's make a huge glitching video, a huge one of every spot and every map, and let it go crazy. And my friend was guaranteeing that he could get us views and everything, and we were like, all right, let's see how it goes. So we start off, and I'm the one who's doing all the recording, all the editing, all the voiceovers, so I'm putting so much time into this video. It was like a 20-minute video full of spots on every map. And at the time, I actually am still using the same microphone to this day. I did not know that you could adjust the volume on the microphone. So when I recorded, I got really close to the mic, literally this close to it. And all it did was pop, and it was so hard to understand me. I wish I still had the videos, but unfortunately the channel's gone now. I'll explain why in a little bit. But anyways, this video ended up going really viral, 100,000 views type viral, which is pretty good. And my channel exploded from that point. And like I said at the time, gameplay commentaries were becoming very popular. So I started doing those, and on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 gameplays and stuff. And over time, I got sick of Call of Duty, being stuck to doing Call of Duty videos. I didn't really mind the game as much at the time, like I don't now, but I really didn't like making videos as much for it anymore. So I started doing single player videos, and right when I did that, my channel dipped off, all my subscriber activity died, and I used to get, thousands upon thousands of views a video with 10,000 subscribers, and then as time went on, it went down to 1,000 a video. So at that time, I was hit by 2 copyright strikes. I really started learning the course of YouTube and how things worked, copyrights, and if I wanted to make money on this, it would work. And speaking of making money, I do remember when I got my first paycheck, and that's what really kind of surged me. I was like, wow, you can actually make money off of this. I was playing, like I said, the Revolution map from that DLC pack. My mom came in my room, and she's like, Matt, you got a letter in the mail. I'm just like, what? I don't get letters in the mail. Who likes me? But basically, she's like, oh, it's from Google. I'm like, Google? Like, what? Because I just remembered at that time, I was like, well, right, I signed up for AdSense, because before partnerships, at the time, they were very exclusive. Now, if you got 500 subscribers, you can get partnered. So I opened it, and there was written out to me a $110 check. And at the time, in 8th grade, or 9th grade, I was really, really excited about that. So yeah, I remember that specifically. But anyways, like I said, that karma was going to bite these kids in the ass, because my channel was really doing well up until the point that I'll get back to in a second. These kids were asking me for shout-outs, asking me to help out their channel. I just kind of sat back. I was just like, remember that time you made fun of me? And they were begging me for shout-outs, but I was like, no, sorry. I'm busy with my own stuff. And ever since that day, they just really left me alone and respected what I did. It's because they knew that I stayed dedicated to it and kind of kept working at it. So then after that, like I said, my channel started dipping off and not really doing too well, and I got tired of Call of Duty, doing single player videos. Channel starts dying, had 2 copyright strikes, so I was like, alright, I love YouTube, it's time to restart. My friends, I talked about it for them for weeks. I was like, I really want to restart, get a new channel going, see if I can do something different, and so I did that. I started up a new channel, which is actually my Twitter name. That's what I made my Twitter, G27status. And this channel, when I originally wanted to do primarily single player videos, I realized there was a whole nother scene in Call of Duty that I could really focus on that really hadn't been focused on before up until now. It's huge, esports. So Call of Duty competitive gameplays and stuff. And at the time, they were nothing popular, but now they're everything that people watch. Optic, Complexity, all these guys streaming, posting gameplays and stuff. At my time, and around 2010 and 2011, that stuff was not popular at all. So I started this channel around in 2010, doing Call of Duty competitive gameplays, and the only way this channel really got some attention was the one time I got a gameplay posted on this channel It was a community channel. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but back then in Call of Duty, community channels were really popular, and basically they would make you like submit videos to them, and they would post them, link your channel, and basically you're providing them with free content, and they're uploading it. They'll make the money off of it, but they're giving your channel some attention. So that video went up. I got tons of subscribers from that, around like 200. And so at the time I had 400 subscribers when I started doing more competitive Call of Duty gameplays. It was really fun, and I still miss those days because they were really, really fun. But you know, it was really intense, and doing live com videos and doing videos at you know, facing really good teams that are really professional players to this day. You know, in a gameplay I had against Optic in it was Villa S&D from Black Ops 1, and we beat the original Optic team, my friends and I. And yeah, it was really special. So I'm not really going to dwindle too much on top of the competitive details because there really wasn't much build up to this channel. The max subscribers I got to was, I think, 900. And once again, I was going through the ropes. I was doing Call of Duty, then I wanted to do single player because I felt that, you know, with single player, there's always a new single player game coming out, you know, every month or so. Whereas for Call of Duty, it seems like it's once a year. And so I decided to switch it up and move on and decide to do some single player gameplay. So I started this new series called Single Player Saturdays, I think it was. And my first episode was like Slide 2 Band of Thieves, and it was just me playing through a level. It was nice and simple. It didn't really get that many views, and I knew that's why. And once again, channel starts to dip off, and I was just like, shit. So at this time, I was like, all right, one more channel. After this, I'm done, and I'm just going to do straight single-player games, and that's it. So I made this channel, MrMattyPlays, at September in 2011. And I started off by doing a Fear 3 Let's Play, which is still on my channel. You can go back and check it out. I started off by doing a Fear 3 Let's Play, uploading that every day. Really didn't get any attention, like, you know, I'm talking like 30 views a video. None of my subscribers from G27 status carried over at all. So I was really struggling. My friend Noah shouted me out even then. Really didn't help me out at all, numbers-wise. And so, you know, doing Battlefield videos, doing Batman Arkham Asylum videos. I believe Arkham City. I mean, I believe that came out in 2011. I'm not sure though. I don't remember quite well. Anyways, you know, I'm trying to do all these different videos and trying to just gain some attention, mainly Battlefield videos and commentaries. But come Skyrim in November 11th, and I had the game for about a week. I was playing the hell out of it. It came out on my Thanksgiving break, and so you know, at this time I think I only had like 200 subscribers. You know, nothing at all. Literally, it was no attention to my channel at all. And so I'm playing Skyrim, and I'm doing the Thieves Guild quest line, and I find Chillrend in that one quest, and I'm like, holy shit, I remember this from Oblivion. I'm like, I was in a party with my friend Noah. I was like, dude, should I make a video about this? I mean, this is a rare weapon. This is almost like an Easter egg in some form, referring back to Oblivion. Should I cover this? And he's just like, I mean, dude, go for it. No offense. I mean, your channel's not that big, so you had nothing to lose. And I was like, that really stuck with me. I was like, yeah, all right, I'm going to do it. So I go ahead, I do it, I make the video, and lo and behold, it gets 1,000 views in one day. I was like, all right, let's go. I'm finding a little trend here. So playing Skyrim again, finding more rare weapons and armors. As time goes on, my channel is blowing up, and I'll never forget. I walked in my room to like put down my food, and I had an iPod Touch at the time that was hooked up to my email, that was hooked up to my YouTube. And I remember just walking in my room and just hearing the vroom, 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 just the sound of you getting email notifications over and over and over and over. And that was, you know, people subscribing to me, leaving comments, and just liking my videos and stuff. And it just kept updating and updating, like literally constantly throughout the entire day, even though I shut it off. But I'm saying it just kept going. I'll just never forget putting down my food and literally jumping in place in absolute excitement that finally, for the first time since 2008, 3 years later, something good was happening to my channel. So, all was great. I got partnered for the first time by TGN. I would not, if you're a new YouTuber and you want to get partnered, I would not recommend them. Look at like Curse or something. That's who I'm partnered with now. Anyways, it's more so because they don't have good partner support. And anyways, So yeah, I got partnered. I was on top of the world. I was feeling great. I was making a paycheck off of YouTube, a good paycheck. But little did I know that one thing I had not learned even since back in 2008, that is, if you try to switch things up, you will lose your fan base. So comes I'd say December, I went to the hospital. I had appendicitis, had to get my appendix removed, and I came back. And I told everyone where I was. Only got 6,000 views. I was like, wow, do they really only subscribe to me for Skyrim? And for some reason, I got personally offended by it. I was just like, okay, wow, thanks, guys. Even though it was like, I didn't realize now I know a lot more about YouTube and markets and audiences and everything. And I realize now that basically, you know, they though they may like you personally, they do come for what you're covering. So for you guys now, you come for me for Fallout stuff. Anyways, I didn't know that at the time, and so I'm like, well, screw that, I'm switching it up, man. So, you know, I start doing different games, making random commentaries. I actually have a playlist on my channel if you want to go ahead and look for it. It was called, like, Your Responses. And every commentary was me saying, you know, my top 5 RPGs, what are yours? Or how's your spring, I'm on spring break, how's your spring break going? And stuff like that. And, you know, I did those videos for a while, and out of at the time I had 18,000 subscribers, only 1,000 people viewed my videos, and that was really upsetting, because then I looked back at Glitcher27 and knew that I may have had it really special, because for 10,000 subscribers a video, or 10,000 subscribers, pardon me, I only got 10,000 views, or 1,000 views a video. Holy crap, I can't get it right. 10,000 subscribers, 1,000 views a video, and then MrMattyPlays had 18,000 subscribers and 1,000 views a video. So I knew that a lot of people were missing my videos. A lot of people were passing up on my videos and not watching them, and that really upset me. And I didn't know what to do, because I tried covering new games, doing random walkthroughs on random games. Nothing really stuck at all. And I went through 2012. My channel did okay. It started to pick up the pace a little bit, doing, you know, 3,000, 4,000 views a video with about roughly, I'd say, you know, 19,000 subscribers. The subscriber count didn't go up, but somehow the views did. And 2012 wasn't a terrible year. But come 2013, probably the worst year of YouTubing in my life. You know, for numbers' sake, I just want to say this before I forget. For numbers' sake, I know that all of last year I got 1 million total video views, which sounds good. Or 1.5 million video views, which sounds good, and I'll get into why it's really not that good in a little bit. But like 3,000 subscribers. So by the end of the year, and half of those came in December with the Survivor 2299. So up until November, I had 1,500 subscribers throughout that entire year. So like I said, 2013 was probably the worst year of my life when it came to YouTubing and really everything. This is why I say it's a really personal video. I had no self-confidence at all. You know, I didn't feel good about myself ever. Anytime I uploaded a YouTube video, I literally ran away from my channel as fast as I could. I would upload it, X out, and not sign in for as long as I possibly could until I had to upload my next video, because I was just disgraced to myself. I couldn't stand looking at my numbers, because my channel was absolutely dead, and I couldn't take it. I hated looking at it. I hated everything about myself, because I felt that people didn't like me, because I felt anytime I did a vlog video like this, no one watched it, and you know, it would get considerably even less views. I remember one time I did a vlog and it got 30 views in 2 hours, which is really bad for a channel with 20,000 subscribers. And you know, like I said, I just felt that people didn't like my face and to see me and stuff, and it really hit my self-confidence pretty bad. To the point where, like I said, I was running away from my channel. And come summertime, I was talking with my friend Ivan, and right when summer was about to start, he's like, so, how's YouTube going? I was like, I think I'm going to quit. And he's like, what? You know, he was really shocked, because he knew that, even though he didn't know that part about me, that, you know, my self-confidence was really low and everything, and I hated myself. He didn't know that, so he was just really shocked that I was leaving something I loved doing in his eyes. He's like, why, dude? I was like, you know, dude, my channel's dead. I hate looking at it, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I hate looking at it. He's like, dude, give it the summer and just see how it goes. You don't want to give up something you've been doing for 4 years now. I was just like, all right, you're right. So the whole summer goes by, and that got even worse. Numbers went down even more to like 500 views a video, once again with like 20 1,000 subscribers, and it was really bad. And I was, once again, came August, I was like, all right, fine, I'm off of YouTube, I'm about to quit. So I found out that also at that time you could send emails to publishers if your channel is big enough and hopefully get review copies of games. So I'm like, maybe I should try a new focus and try to get my mind off things. So I sent out a bunch of emails, and every email I sent, I got a response back, and it was added to the review list, and I ended up getting review codes and copies for these games. And that's what really turned me around, not view-wise, but confidence-wise. I was like, so these companies that are huge see something in my channel. Ubisoft, 2K, just to name a few, really saw something in my channel, and it really kind of restored something in me. Even though those videos only got 1,000 views, nothing special, it really restored my confidence in a way. And once again, channel started going down up until GTA came out. And then I tried daily uploading with GTA, and I really, if you look back at that, I really forced content with GTA because the channel was doing great at the time. I was really getting my numbers up, and it felt good. And I forced content so much, and I could kick myself so much for that, because that was that period of time where I was getting dislikes up the wazoo, and I really didn't care, just because I was like, yeah, dude, give me views, man, I don't care. And it was just a different me at the time. And so at one point I noticed it, and that's when I made the video called Time for a Change. And I went on a drive, took my camera with me, and once I was ready, sorting out my thoughts of what I was going to talk about, I decided to do that. And what I talked about there was saying that I'm doing terrible in school, and I really just need to turn on my life and get my priorities straight, and those priorities being, valuing views over fan interaction and support, and just money and everything over everything. And that wasn't me. That wasn't what I was that whole time up until that point in time where I got so desperate. And I just wanted something to confidently talk about on my channel. Anytime my friend and I met someone new, and he was like, yeah, he does YouTube, I'm just standing there like, oh, shit, here we go. And they're like, oh, really? You make money off of it? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, how much do you get? And like, I had to blatantly lie, because over all of 2013, I lived off probably $100 a month. Whereas for now, I mean, for sake of numbers, once again, I'll just talk about it. I get almost $400 a month, so it's a very big difference. And if you are a human being, trying to live off $100 a month is really hard, especially with a gaming channel where over half your paycheck, if you're making $100 a month, goes away to a video game, $60. So anyways, yeah, I hated when people brought up my YouTube channel. Once again, really disgraced with it, and going through the motions again. YouTube channel's dying, and about to quit again right after September, until Ubisoft came in and contacted me personally, and they were like, hey, you want to cover our video games? I'm just like, me? I apologize if you hear the bus outside. I'm like, me? Are you serious? And they're like, yeah, we'd love for you to cover our video games. And I was just like, I thought this was a sign. There were so many signs throughout the whole thing, and that's why I kept kind of sticking with it, even though I didn't want to. I felt there were too many signs for me to just pass up this opportunity. So I was like, yeah, I'll cover your games, because Ubisoft has been on a freaking roll since like 2012, making incredible games. And so I started covering their games, once again revitalized, up until roughly November was when, not my channel started dying, but it started simmering down a little bit. And come December, sorry about that. So anyways, I had to cut out just because bus, loud kids yelling. So anyways, I was feeling revitalized, and come November, like I said, things started simmering down, and channel wasn't doing bad at all. It was keeping me interested up until December, when it was just another day, and these Fallout 4 hoaxes were starting, the Survivor 2299 being that, and I just decided to cover a video on it, and in one day it got 5,000 views. I was just like, wow, people like Fallout, and I was like, I love Fallout, so why not start covering it? So I start covering it. As time goes on, my channel's getting more attention than it ever had in years, and it was a great feeling. I was like, I'm not screwing this up. I'm keeping my priorities straight. The fans come first. If my channel does great, that's awesome. But right now, I need to keep my priorities straight. Focus on the fans, and I did just that, and I think I've been rewarded for it quite a bit with my channel growing. So like I said, for numbers purposes, I explained the paycheck and everything. But one thing I didn't explain was how I said, you know, I got 1.5 million views last year and like 1,500 subscribers up until December in 1 year. So that's really bad, because if you look at it now, I've just hit 30,000 subscribers, which is a huge mark, because I've just been stuck in that 20K range, 19K range for the longest time. And, you know, to get, like, how many subscribers this year? I think like 9,000 so far, has been anything short of just a freaking blessing. And, you know, that's my story on YouTube. I've been trying so hard for this, and I've just been so upset with myself, and this is the first year and time in a very long time that I've just really been excited for my future, confident with myself, and really content with my life. And it's really because of you guys. And I hate that I say I love you all in every video, because I feel like it kind of wears down the meaning of it. But it's because I really do. You know, this new desk I got here, you guys will see it next Wednesday. This new computer monitor, a new bobblehead, Vita tablet, everything really is because of you guys. Like I said, your support is incredible. The nice things you say about me, and you know, just the way you watch my videos and don't use ad block, most of you. I mean, it really, really goes a long way with me. And that's why I really do try my heart out every video. That's why I'm kind of coming clean with you guys here, kind of letting you know what I really was and what I am now. And my struggles on this website, and just how persistent I've really been this whole time. And hoping that it kind of goes a long way with some of you who have actually sat through this whole video. And yeah, so that's really all I have to talk about. 3 channels, lots of failures up until now. And I think finally now I'm really hitting my stride. People are contacting me, just lots of shout outs from relatable thought pages and channels. And like I said, it's just the first time in a while I've been really, really content with myself. And the only thing that's really missing in my life is a girlfriend, but who needs women, right? Yeah, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. That's all I really had to talk about. You know, like I said, I've been rehearsing this video for a long time because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I really wanted to tell you guys every detail about everything, and easily the longest video that's going to be hopped up onto my channel. And I hope for those of you who have stuck through this entire video, it has gone a long way with you guys. And thank you for your extended support. And I hope I don't let you guys down anytime soon. I'm really sticking with this Fallout and Bethesda thing, because I really feel like Bethesda's games are something special that really have stuck with my channel for the longest time. And so yeah, that's all I have to say now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are somewhat inspired by my persistence and stubbornness, really. But yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.